7 of the NBA playoffs between the Denver Nuggets and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, you're probably wondering, Noah, why the game's not over yet? Why are you recording this now? The Thunder at this moment are up 114 to 80. Both teams have their reserves in 117 to 80 now. They're up 37 points. Game's over. Uh, Thunder, the conference finals are set. Thunder and Wolves in the West, Pacers and Knicks in the East. Uh, Tomorrow we will kind of do more of a deep dive into those series, but I'm just really going to talk about this game for a little bit. Aaron Gordon with the strained hamstring went, gave it his all. The Nuggets get bounced for the second straight year in the game seven. Uh, Last year by Ant, this year by Shea. Uh, Look, the game started off well for Denver in the first quarter. They were up double figures. Thunder couldn't really make a three to start. But since the end of the first quarter, they've really just rolled the Nuggets. They've been great defensively. Look, forcing turnovers, that's what they were doing. I mean, currently now, because the game's obviously still going on, 20. And I think they have 20 plus points off of turnovers. Obviously, your Thunder. Shea Gilgis Alexander has played like the MVP today. He's gonna finish up his day with 35 points. I thought Holmgren double double. I thought he played really well today. Jalen Williams had bounce back game. Denver went to some zone early. They went to some zone early because Gordon had strained hamstring and they tried to slow him down and everything. I thought OKC they kind of figured that out and did and they ended up obviously doing a great job and winning the game. Now, here for the Thunder, their bench. Look, Alex Caruso coming in the game. He was great defensively. Obviously, offensive, he gave you double figure points. Just great defensively. I thought Aaron Wiggins came in, was great defensively. Casey Wallace came in, played well. He posted Jokic. I mean, the Thunder, from a defensive standpoint, was just fantastic. Um, Battling Jokic, active hands. I said the reason the Thunder would win the series is because of the depth, and that's what it came down to, the depth. Caruso, Wiggins, Wallace. You had even Jalen Williams come in, not today, but just in the series and contribute. Whereas the Nuggets, I mean, once their bench came in, you saw it was drop off. Russ didn't play well today. They tried to play Strother. Strother didn't really play that well. Watson hasn't played that well. I'm looking at game seven. Look, Jokic, I think he's played decent, okay. I think they've thrown some different coverages at him. Missed some bunnies that, he would have made. I thought Gordon, look, for what he for what he's playing with, I thought he played decent. Brown played good, I thought. To me, the two outcasts are Porter and Jamal Murray. Porter and Jamal Murray did not come to play, and they're going home. In terms of the Nuggets' outlook for the season, I'm not sure what their outlook is. Well, we can discuss that another time, but this is all about the Thunder. Here, the Thunder, man, they they're gonna be a tough out for the Wolves. Obviously, we'll go more in depth tomorrow, but my early thoughts about this season, I don't think they'll have Ant on Shea. Ant will probably take Dort. He may take Shea late in the game. Jaden McDaniels will probably take Shea early on. He'll probably do that. I think, look, in terms of Ant, they'll throw a bunch of different people at at him. They'll probably throw they'll probably throw obviously Dort at him. They'll throw Caruso at him. Maybe they'll throw Aaron Wiggins at him. maybe an occasional Shea switch. He may get him a little bit. But that's going to be an interesting series, for sure in the Western Conference Finals. They've already got the promo up. Game one is Tuesday night, so it's going to be a quick turnaround in terms of OKC. But I think that's going to be a fantastic series. In terms of the game today, obviously, look, Thunder just came down from after the second half. They just at the second half after the first quarter, they just beat them down. They made that run in the second quarter and it put them up like 14 at the half, and you kind of knew from then the game was wraps. You just kind of knew. Uh, a lot of people think the Thunder are going to win the world championship. Uh, in my opinion, they have a very good chance. But as we all know, with these playoffs, anything can happen. But this might be their best performance of the year, which is saying something. I think this is the best they played offensively. Struggled a little bit from three, but ran their sets. Thought they were locked in. Defensively, the most locked in I've seen them in the postseason. Most locked in I've seen them. Great. The reason they won the game is because of the defense. The crowd in OKC was crazy um today. I just really thought the Thunder, with a young team, you don't really know what to expect. You just don't know in terms of what to expect for a game 7, because they haven't been in one in terms of this team in a playoff run. But they were in one today and they've played well. Look, last year they lost in 6 games to the Mavs. That was a tough 6-game series. They could have won a couple of those games that they lost at the end. The Thunder said we're not even going to leave this game 7 in doubt. They just came out and dominated. And with the way they defend and they want to get out in transition, that's going to be that the Nuggets just didn't have anything for them. They just didn't have anything for them. Look, for the Nuggets is a tough way for the season to end. Again, we'll talk about their off-season outlook another time. They're gonna First of all, they are gonna need a Trey Porter Jr. this offseason, but that's another thing. But if you are the Thunder, you're advancing. It's a quick turnaround, but because you're the 1 seed, you're staying home. Minnesota's has some time to rest, so it will be an interesting series. Knicks advanced as well. They blew out the Celtics. Didn't feel the need to really go over that because, well, there wasn't much to talk about. The Knicks just came out and dominated. Although we will be talking about Pacers Knicks series tomorrow, but yeah, again, I don't know how long this vid's gonna go because the Thunder. I mean, there's nothing more to say. They just dominated. That's what happens. The final score here may look to be 125-91. Maybe that. But if you're Sam Presti, you're obviously pleased. This team's in the Western Conference Finals, and they're 4 wins away from playing for it all in an NBA championship. Again, these playoffs have been unpredictable. This was their toughest series to date. It'll be interesting how they handle the turnaround. But OKC, look, they've been the best team all season. Look, I know Boston won 60 games. They've been the best team all season. So, look, the final score would be 125-93. OKC, Dagnall, they will advance to their first Western Conference Finals in 9 years since Durant, Westbrook were there. Billy Donovan was the coach. That's great. That's great. It's the largest Game 7 win in their franchise history. Oh my goodness. But yeah, the Thunder win it. The Nuggets are going home. Thunder Wolves should be an exciting series. Again, also thought the Thunder did a great job in their pick and roll defense in getting physical, fighting Jokic. They had Caruso check him a lot of times, and there was a couple times where Jokic, wow, Caruso came over and poked the ball away from Jokic, and they got fast break opportunities. But yeah, the Thunder, they advance obviously to their first conference finals in 9 years, and that's it. All right, that was my quick instant reaction to the Thunder blowing out the Nuggets in Game 7. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Stay smooth.